Hey everyone, Glocker Games here, welcome back to another PGA Tour 2K21 video. We are going to be looking at a course that I found a couple of weeks ago. It's had quite a few players actually now, no surprise though. And I found it a couple of weeks ago playing with someone else, and I was like, today I was like, I'm sure there was a course I was playing and I really want to find it and play it again and make a video about it because it was so, it was phenomenal, you know, all the detail. And this is it, it's Acadia Club, and it's made by a guy called Doug Loucks. Sorry, Doug Loucks, I think you say it. Apologise if that's not how you say it. But it's a Swiss theme. It's a fictional par 72. We're playing the full yardage of 7241. Fast green speed, firmness, and medium difficulty apparently. But I've already started this game here. Haven't played any holes yet, but I'm going to get it here ready so that we can quickly get into it. So yeah, I remember this course. It's one of those ones that kind of reminds me of an Arctic Fury course. You know, it's on that sort of level. And you'll see, in the first hole, when we get into this, I will try and speak a lot about the holes more than I did, you know, or have in previous videos, just because I sometimes neglect it by accident. But yes, you can see the detail here on the water, the rocks, the houses, the bandstand, the trees. And you have over here the bunkers with that those flowers and foliage and whatnot. There's so much detail. You can't really fly around like you could in the TGC game, but yeah, let's just go for this here. Try not to do a slow shot because that would be disastrous for us. It's a pretty good drive. But yes, I mean you can see just the level of detail even just in the first hole here. We will go for a 42-yard splash shot here. That should be nice and suffice. I might even need to put a bit of this on it. A bit of backspin. Just because it's downhill. So yeah, let's go for this one. A slightly slow shot could be good as well. There we go, the slightly slow. Hopefully it stops carried really far. Could have done with the club lower, to be honest. But hey. There was a little bit of break at one point in that putt there, but it was kind of like one grid line was doing it, but the rest wasn't, so it's kind of weird.
This putt's good so far.
But yeah, we're starting off with a par here.
That'll do nicely.
The green, you know, is not too difficult there. Kind of flat, but maybe it'll get more difficult as we go along.
Good to see.
Nice looking tee shot here with this nice angled bunker towards the right with the trees. Nice detail. Those trees and the bunker just look really gorgeous, you know. And you can see, is this a bunker further on? Kind of, or something over in the distance. Anyway, let's go slightly here. The wind will take it to the right slightly. Yeah, that did feel like I hit that kind of fast, but that's okay, you know. It's not going to harm us.
Good little shot there.
Swiss themes, when done correctly, can look absolutely wonderful. So let's take a look at this one. We've got that nice rocky front to this green here. You really don't want to be landing short. It'd be kind of disastrous. You've got the bunkers to the left and right back. If you go long, kind of a fidget spinner shaped green almost. But yeah, we kind of want to land maybe to the left. There is a kind of a slope off the right side, so I'm going to actually put some stopping power, I like to call it, but it's actually obviously just called you know, spin, I guess. And let's just take the shot. It's an okay shot if it kicks right, which is kind of what I'm hoping. At least we're going to be safely on the green here. We're not going to go onto that downslope. I think the green looks kind of fairly fast, to be honest. I don't know what the settings are they put on, but I think they seem quite fast. Maybe 170-ish. Oh, it is the full fast greens here, the 187s. They did seem that. That's kind of why my ball in the last green just travelled. You know, kind of rolled off a little bit. You're going to have to put a little bit less power.
Looking
It
super.
looks really good. Nice putt there.
Oh, that'll work. That's a beauty of a putt. And after that one, you'll go down to 1 under par.
We played that hole
Teeing
fairly
up for
well.
Hole number 3.
Could have been a little bit closer, of course, on the approach there, but the putt was pretty darn good. Okay, interesting green, fairway here. Let's have a look at this on the view. It's like a hook shape, I guess, with that bunker. Right where we're landing with this driver. We don't have a long driver necessarily, but given the new settings now, the game's changed a little bit. I think we could. Whoa. Hopefully, we're not too punished.
Where this one's going to end up.
I haven't done one of these shots in a long time. We are going to be punished. Is this a par 5 though? It is.
Careful
So
with this one. We're in the deep stuff.
I know this is really low percentage,
Well,
but
not
I'm okay with
purest
it.
of Strokes.
I was hoping that we wouldn't hit a fast there though. This is abysmally played so far. Just 2 horrible fast shots. I told you about my swing being slower
That's what our third
these
shot's
days,
looking
and I'm
like.
still getting used to it. But let's ignore the shots that we've done. Let's talk about what we have here. This little stream, you know. Now we're in trouble. This is actually a problem for us. A lovely bridge though, going over with the kind of the grass there next to the stream. Nice details. But yeah, this is a problem for us because we have to hit this nice and accurate. Which we didn't. It's another fast shot.
I think it'll land in the fairway. Could head into the rough though.
Not too great.
Here's your fourth
This should
shot.
be an easy birdie hole, by the way. We just have not played it well, and there's nothing more to say about it. Given the green's rolling and it's slightly downhill here, I'm actually just going to go for a fast pitch shot here. Should give us a bit of extra distance and hopefully roll us on these fast greens towards the flag. And that can happen.
Oh, it goes down for the birdie. Nice shot.
That is one of the craziest shots I've ever
And
produced
chipping
in this game.
2 under par for the
It might
birdie.
be the best shot I've ever done by
Teeing up
accident.
on
I mean,
the
we
flag
actually
hole
intended on
now.
the fast as well, so... Oh dear. So is this slope here? It's downhill on the green there. Okay, let's take a look at this. I don't believe we got a birdie on that last hole. We did not deserve it, but we got it. We even got, we've got like cactus, but it's not. It's rock, right? Or something sticking out of the water. What the detail is just crazy. These houses. It's like a swamp type. Lots of, kind of pond or something. Anyway, because this is downhill and we don't want to run off the green, I'm going to go down the club. I do think we want to do a bit of this, kind of de-lofting, but not too much. You've got to remember, as soon as we hit these greens, we're going to roll so much. Trying to ease off a little bit. Make sure we get perfect shots. Yeah, I'm hoping that we land somewhere around here, but it could be an uphill onto the green.
Well, that approach
That's
kinda
okay.
missed the mark a
I
little
think we can
bit.
chip these in. Just got to be
Here's your
careful
second
though.
shot
Remember
on
that these
four.
greens will roll a lot. That's okay.
Coming through with the chip. And you've got this much left to save par on this one. Good job.
Still
on
in
that
awe
putt.
of the last hole. I've been invited to
And
a game.
2 under par for the round. Good luck. Par 5 ahead of us here.
During a video by my girlfriend. I'll have to text her. See, you can go closer to the hole here for this par 5, but it's dangerous. I will take the dangerous approach though.
Beauty of a
That's
swing
okay.
there.
A slight fast is absolutely fine. It's not going to hook me into the water at all. But yeah, this fairway's really made us think.
Yeah, setting up about 220 yards away.
19 feet up. If we land on the rough here, this may be able to be fine. Try to soften that shot a little bit, and we really have been pushed off to the right here because of our lie, but that's okay. We should land on the fringe here, or somewhere around the fringe, and then be
Setting up
able to
here
chip
now
this
for
up
our
towards the
third
hole.
shot.
But yeah, this is a beautiful looking hole. What can I say? Greens are very nicely made as well. I like the kind of just the curves in these greens. I think we want a 9 here. There is a backstop anyway, so if the ball does roll up to it, you can roll back down. But 70 odd percentage there is only 70 something, so it's going to take a lot of distance off. But at the same time, you know, the greens are very fast, so it's still going to roll. That's a nice birdie.
After that one, you've brought your score down to 3 under. Now let's see what we can do here on the 6th.
Again, more of those rock type retaining walls. Big lake here. Well, not a big lake, but it's, you know, a big pond, shall we say. Nice view off the tee. Let's give this a go. Trying to be softer with my shots to get those perfects.
I think she's coming in for a landing on the fairway.
I think once I get my groove with the settings that I have with my calibration these days, I can put in some really good scores. But gotta make sure I'm on my game. Kind of a weird one. We are uphill lie, so I still want to put some of this on. Gotta be careful though. Surprised that was a fast shot.
Oh, come on.
But it's only just fast, right? Might catch that backstop there and roll back down. If it does, it would roll back to the flag because of the speed of the greens here. Got to be really careful with these. 26 is probably what we need here. It says 28, but when it's downhill, it's always you need a lower percentage than it actually says. So kind of a 1, 2, go, right? That's what I did. 1, 2, go. I'm doing a little bit less.
It's heading towards the hole.
It was straight in the hole though, so that's okay. And there's a waterfall in the background. Gotta have some waterfalls in, and I'm actually playing towards the waterfall now. Again, look how well framed this hole is. It's just something, I don't know. Something like, it's like a picture that's been painted, right? And you're gonna have to go a club up here. This is still destined for the rough, I think, being uphill and wind in your face. This is a little far. However, what we could do is go for this and then hit a fast shot, but we got to be very careful about this. Yeah, we did exactly what I was after.
Ooh, we're heading for the green here.
Still a bit far.
Second shot here on the 7th.
Maybe a perfect shot was good there, but you know, we hit the shot we intended on. I can't really complain about it. Decent chip.
Shot there, pure.
Just glad it didn't roll off too much. You know, I was a bit worried the downhill on these fast greens could roll us off to the end.
Let's see how this next hole is playing. And teeing it up on a par 4.
Let's just go somewhere around here. I think landing on the left is better than landing on the right with those trees in the center of the fairway. But yeah, again, fairway makes you think. You can go to the right, but you'd have a little bit of a longer club length, maybe a couple of clubs longer or something. The left does have the rough, but I think that's not as bad.
This is clocking in at around
nice little swampy pond there again. I've got to take these kind of little flyovers like this because what else can you do? I'm thinking this club with the wind right into the backstop. This should be absolutely perfect. I do want to take some and put some loft on this actually, because of the fact that, as you can see, the downhill lie will add distance onto us. Try and counter this ball being below our feet as well. Ooh, will we get up there though? I think we maybe lofted that too much. It's trying to get up. Yeah, it just didn't make it over that slope, unfortunately.
That should do nicely.
A little bit too much loft, but that's okay. Wow, why? I thought I timed that the same as my first practice swing, so I don't understand why it was so much shorter. Again, even if I hit in the white, I probably would have been short because of the fact that it's uphill so much. I keep forgetting about that, but hey. Oh, the break.
Yikes.
Oh, I guess my line was terrible. Gonna be playing our first bogey here. It's unfortunate.
In there for the bogey. And that will bring things up.
Unfortunate because our first shot was actually hit pretty well. Had the right idea. Just laughed at it a bit too much, but we executed it nicely. So this is a more straightforward hole. Pretty long. But possibly, no, it's 600 yards. Maybe not makeable. Could be a fast shot. Yeah, that came out really fast. Just too much of a smooth swing there. But we might be in the bunker, which should give us a better lie than the rough. It always does. Maybe like 89% or something like that.
And what are you thinking?
86 to 94, that's pretty decent. Okay. We'll go for this club. There's no big lip for us to have to hit over here, so this should be fine. And we'll just hit straight down the centre. Edging sideways a little bit because I think the ball was above our feet. It's hard to tell because you don't get to see the lines there, the grid. Well, look at this outcrop of rocks going up with this.
Pretty good distance out of that fairway bunker. I'm pleased.
With this, what do you call it? I guess you call it the clubhouse. Yeah, I remember this hole when I first played it. Kind of recreational area there for people to chill out and have some drinks on the patio. Awesome. We're going to change to a normal shot. Too short, too long. But we can just get the too long club and apply some loft to that. I think that should do. I do want to put a bit of spin on it because, you know, these greens are fast. Might be a slow shot. Yeah.
Might be rough. Or you just end up on the green and you can ignore
okay, so not too much break going on here if we hit this nicely. Yeah, that's a bit short, I think. Is it? Or is it too long?
Yeah, that's a tough one. 5 feet left to go.
Didn't really break the way I intended either. Again. Came out slower. Did the ball not come out much slower than I thought there? I know they've made some changes to the putting recently. But, yeah, putts coming out slower. There's a big chasm we're shooting over. I guess there's a stream or something down there. I'm not entirely sure, but this is another nice looking hole. It's a par 4 actually, but makeable, I guess. Slight fast. Could do us some favours if we can kick right off the left side, but we're going to be in the bunker, I think. That's okay. It's a splash shot from the bunker, which I like. I like these shots. I'm going to try and hit a slightly fast shot though. Didn't work out that time actually, we just didn't get any distance whatsoever.
Setting up for our third shot.
I have to use a 9-yarder.
Okay, positive thoughts. Let's save par right here.
Hit that slightly harder there because I think I've been slightly under-hitting a few putts. We messed up a couple of holes.
And currently sitting at 2 under par.
Only 2 under par because we've bogeyed so much. 4. So we've got this kind of curved, banana-shaped fairway, I guess. Bit of out of bounds on the right-hand side. Don't want to hit a slow. Let's just try and get this down the middle, shall we?
Good gracious, you absolutely lit that one up. That was a huge try. And this is somewhere around 155
So we're guarded by this front bunker here. Small landing area, but you know, with this club, should be absolutely fine. This one might be a bit too much, but I think with the wind being uphill, if we just apply a bit of loft onto this and whatnot, we should be fine, I think. Let's just take it away. Felt like a decent shot actually, and it was. Can't do much more, I guess. Again, it's going to roll on because of the fast greens. But we did pull off a good shot there. No complaints about it.
To 3 under.
Probably want to go more about 30% here, maybe.
Going towards that hole.
Oh, that was in as well. We're overthinking this now. Overthinking the fact that it's downhill. We tried to take some percentage off. I don't think it was a long enough putt though, and it wasn't enough downhill to matter too much in that case, so we probably just overthought that. I think we want to go down to this club. Although this one here... Yeah, we need some running space on the green, especially as on a long... It's not on a fast green, but this par 3 is well framed with that stream and all of those lily pads in the stream. Nice details there. I really like that. Again, it is like an Arctic Fury course. That's a compliment, by the way. That's a fast shot. Unfortunately, it's going to give us too much distance, but there you go. Most probably chipping this one. But I don't mind that.
Wayward. Just in the green side rough here.
I think the 7-yarder might not make it, but this one could. If it goes past it, fine, but it might have the chance of going in. That was a slow shot. It was not a well hit shot, but it didn't land too far away, of course.
All you gotta do is put that in the hole for par.
Okay, so
I've not played my best on this, to be honest. I've had some good shots for sure, but some other shots have been pretty terrible here and there. Just making sure not to get a slow. So instead we hit it very fast.
Roll into the rough, I think.
Maybe get a good kick right. That'll be something that's I will thank the gods for.
About 110 yards from the pin.
This won't be long enough. This will be, but too long. I think we're just going to apply a bit of this on this one and go for it. Bit of a fast will help us distance-wise. It might stop pretty quickly though. But that's a nice shot. Can't ask for much more, really.
Yeah, Johnny Likey.
Johnny Likey.
Birdie on this hole. Nice putt, and that is for birdie number 5 on the day.
So we're not going to score massively well in this, but I'm not interested in necessarily scoring too well.
Par 4 for this one.
Oh, before we take our shot, let's take a look at the hole. Again, my fast playing style sometimes. Look at this. This is a little hidden gem that you wouldn't... I didn't notice this the first time I played, because these jetties with speedboats. What? I mean, these details, you wouldn't even notice them unless you went to look for them. And that, I like people making courses like this, where you can notice these little things if you look for them.
Looks like we're heading to the
I mean, I guess you can see them, but you kind of have to pan over there.
Good luck
Awesome.
with your second shot here on the 14th.
Again, I think we need to loft this. Just take the shot. That's a perfect shot. Felt slightly on the fast side, but ended up being perfect, so just gonna accept it for what it is. And you know, when we have a perfect shot, when we've aimed correctly, it's
just 3 feet left.
3 feet away.
Ooh, that drops, and that's your second birdie in a row. And after that hole,
let's try and get a birdie streak to end this one.
Here comes hole number 15.
So this one's pretty simple with this driver. Nice landing space there. It's downhill. I guess with a long driver you've got to be careful in this spot.
Tee shots.
But then you could just aim towards the right and you could carry the bunker on the right maybe. So yeah, I mean,
this one's about
quite an easy drive actually on this one. Another fidget spinner green. Take a look at that. I guess we can't see it from here properly. But this seems about right. We have a backstop as well. It's downhill. I do want to apply some loft. And then go from here. Felt good. And it is. Might even be in, you never know. In an ideal world.
We're on
it did roll quite a way away, unfortunately. But again, these are the fast greens. Have to kind of understand that that will happen. It's faster there, but that's okay.
Looking very nice. Oh man.
Just had the wrong line
And for the
by
par.
a fraction, but that's okay.
Okay, let's take a look at this next
It wasn't
hole.
an easy putt by any means.
Good luck here on the 16th.
Look at this little house, like on a natural looking pier. I guess natural apart from the rocks, but that's really nice little details. Little lighthouse actually. Awesome. Fast shot maybe. Not too fast.
Looks like this tee shot's coming in for a safe landing.
Awesome course though.
And from here it's about
And you can see why it's had
250 yards out.
quite a few plays, given its short lifespan. We'll just take this shot here. I think we'll be fine. No reason to really overthink this one. Just try and land the front edge of the green. Have a chip for eagle. That's what I say. Yeah, this is chipping range, right? It's like 16 feet or something like that. Yards, I should say.
This is our third shot.
18 yards. Okay, no, maybe this is splash range then. But only a short splash needed. Just really amp up that spin though, because these greens are fast. And do a pretty short swing. It's kind of like that. I mean, we actually swung more than we wanted.
All right, setting up 6 feet
But this
from the
should be
cup.
okay, I think.
Oh, that was close.
Yeah, we ruined that because of our line.
Drop this one in for your par.
I feel like I'm less consistent when I make
Okay,
videos.
safely home with that
And I
putt.
say this because my sitting position is in a chair, which I don't normally sit in when I
Right
play
now,
this
you
game.
are at 4
I
under.
can't look at my controller because my microphone's in the way, and my whole position I'm
Ready to
in
go.
is just like wrong for me. So I feel like I just never gonna play as well when I'm playing, you know, from this chair. That's just the way it is. I don't mind. I mean, again, we have one of these 17th holes. I remember this hole. Another island 17th, like Sawgrass, but different. Awesome detail here. I mean, you can just look at the beauty of this, and it speaks for itself. The greens aren't too, you know, crazy or anything, but they're just really nice looking. It's a nice shot, though. It just depends whether we have the right sort of stuff put onto the shot, you know, right sort of amount of
And yet
loft
another
and such.
green in
I mean,
regulation
I
for
guess
ya.
that worked out. Pretty straight
9
shot. I'll go
feet to
left
go.
edge here. Should be fine.
You're cooking.
Again,
out
you can see
there.
my
7
line there, my
birdie
putting
so
line.
far.
Just horrible little lines like that
5
every now and
under
again.
For your score at the moment.
It definitely has to do with my seating
Teeing
position.
off now in a long
but-
par 4.
I mean, it's not a terrible position really for me, but I'd rather be where I normally am. I kind of lie on my bed when I play normally. Like, I just know I can be a lot more consistent with my shot because the way I'm situated. But anyway, let's talk about this hole. We've got these bunkers left and right, which kind of out of play really, but they're there for cosmetics, I guess. We've got that nice fountain, little lake here, with a kind of a tiered, rocked area. Like, you know, kind of the fairway is one tier, creeping round to the right of the little pond, and then there's an extra tier for the green. Very well made. Hats off. We're gonna stay on the right hand side here.
Fairway.
Looks pretty safe to me.
Okay, green is
Fantastic
elevated.
detail. I mean, not much more I can say about it, to be honest. This might be too long, but I just have to put some loft on, and that's all I can really do. Then we'll go for it and hopefully hit a perfect shot. And it might be too short now we've hit a slow. I think we're going to creep up there, maybe kick left. Worked out a little better, yeah, just trying not to do a fast shot there basically, and then ended up
You'll go to 6
overcompensating a
under
little bit.
Today, if you think this.
Go slightly right of hole. For this one, we'll practice our shot. It's going to be too short. I mean, it's an uphill putt. Yeah, I wanted a bit more oomph in that putt, really.
That was going to be excellent.
That's okay.
And we're
Not the best
down here,
score.
Finished with a tap.
But -5 still respectable. It's really those two bogeys in the middle that we really didn't need to get.
Good job out there.
But
Again,
again, you know, these videos aren't about my score.
and with that,
I will try and put in decent scores, but it doesn't matter whether I do or don't. I just want to show off the course. And we did have that amazing shot on that hole that we really did not deserve to get a birdie in. So that in itself makes up for the shortcomings in play in this video. Got to say. Well, there it is. An absolutely gorgeous course, and I hope that you enjoyed the video. And if you haven't already played this course, maybe you will now. Once you've seen it, it's a joy to play as well. It's not actually crazy challenging or anything. We, I think, could have put in a much better score than we did, but I'm not going to worry too much about it. Yeah, it's more about the beauty, I suppose, than being challenging. As it says, the difficulty here is rated easiest, although when I believe I read out at the start it was supposed to be medium difficulty, but maybe that's just the creators' idea of what they want it to be, or what they think it is when they create it. Anyway, thanks for watching, and until next time, take care everyone.